Hey everybody and welcome back. Unless of course it's your first time here, in which case, hello, nice to meet you. So today in The Sims 4, I'm so excited we are back with another Sanrio character tiny home video. I really liked how the character homes turned out in the last video, so my hope is we can kind of keep that trend going. I'm still building in Mount Komorebi and keeping things consistent on another 30 by 20 lot. If you haven't watched the first part, I will link it down below, but you definitely don't need to watch that part to know what's going on in this part. The first Sanrio character we will be building for today is Pochacco. Pochacco is a curious and clumsy dog who sometimes sticks his nose in where it isn't wanted. He loves going for walks and skateboarding. So with Pochacco, we have another dog, which means he is our third dog Sanrio character in a row. So I'm going with this picture for reference. It is another dog house, but I'm trying to make them as different as I can. So we'll go in with a shell here. And then honestly, the shell, much like some of the other dog houses, is literally just a rectangle. But the deck actually comes pretty far out on this one. And then let's raise this all up on a small foundation. I feel like I'm definitely going to need stairs, which is so annoying. I'm going to go in and get a roof also. I love when it's just a gabled roof, like, that's fine. That's easy peasy. And then let's replace the fence with something black. Like something like this is kind of cute. And Pochacco's color scheme is black, white, and red. So I think if we do like a Windenburg wall pattern, that could be kind of nice. Kind of like that. If we mess with the shell a little bit and pull the roof over. Oh, that is so ugly. There's something like not working for me. I think it might be the wall pattern.
2,000 years later.
So maybe we go back to this and then get a different door. Okay, I think this is the door. And then we can go in and do some windows. Okay, so here is Pochacco's house so far. I think it could be cute to get some dog stuff like out on the porch. Like this really big dog bed could be cute out here. And the dog toys, like they're all back here. I think that's really cute, a little Dalmatian corner. Here's our outer shell, and I'm hoping we can make it a little bit more fun when we go in. But we have the picnic table, the bench, the end table, and then just like some dog things over here. Okay, so here's our like weird floor plan. Let's get some lighting in there. I kind of want to do the kitchen in the back, like where this window is. Because I think it could be cute to have the window as kind of like a backsplash maybe. Okay, we have our little get to work fence. So let's fence off the kitchen area. Let's go in and get a counter. And maybe just like these base game ones could be cute. Okay, definitely no island in here. I think this is actually going to be the extent of our kitchen. And then I wonder if we do, this might make the outside look crazy, but I think if we do something like this, that could be really pretty. And then we just do 2 red cabinets. So then, yeah, it looks like the windows are the backsplash, which is really cute, I think. So here is our little baby Pochacco kitchen. Really not much to it at all. So I will go through really fast and clutter it up. Okay, so literally this is all the cluttering I could really do in this kitchen. And so we have the dog treats here. And then I just used the 9 key to raise a cookbook up on top of the fridge to add a little bit more personality. But yeah, this is our teeny tiny Pochacco kitchen. Oh, I also added these little paw prints. I don't know if I'm going to keep them, but I thought they were cute for now. Okay, so then as far as living rooms go, this tiny little area is going to be for our living room. So let's get our TV with the red backdrop. And then let's get a coffee table there. Maybe we put that in the middle there because we do need a sofa. Or we could just do like living chairs. Like, do we hate that? Actually, I think let's replace it with these living chairs. So this is the really big living room. It looks crazy. It's so small. Oh my gosh, wait. This is like a super Dalmatian-y rug. I think that's really, really cute. I'm gonna go clutter this up to the best of my ability, hopefully make it a little bit more fun, and then I will be back. So here is the living room all cluttered up. And then let's go to the dining room, which I think is going to be over here. Okay, so for a dining area, let's get a table. I kind of want a white table and then maybe red chairs. Maybe even just like this 4-person spa day one. And then for a centerpiece, I think we'll go with something black. All right, so here is our dining area. And then I will clutter this up to the best of my ability. So then here is our clutter out here. I added a mirror, plant, and shoes, and then just some little wall decor over here. And that is our kitchen, living, dining area for Pochaco. I think it's cute. Let's go into the bedroom now. Oh wait, this isn't Dalmatian, huh? Is it cow?
Bruh.
Is that cow? I feel like it's cow. Okay, that's way better. Plush comforting carpet is my favorite. Let's see. The bed I think is going to have to go in this corner, which is a little bit weird. This is a weird shape for a room. Maybe even just like this one. I think that's fun. Oh my gosh, that's going to make that whole thing non-functional. Okay, and then we need a dresser. Let's do this dresser here. And then we do need a mirror somewhere. Like maybe something like that against the wall. And then there is not one skill item in this house, not one. And I know people have said like, oh, you always use the cross-stitching kit and everything, but like, I feel like here we have to. I don't really think there's much else we can do. Okay, so here is our loose Pochaco bedroom, and then let me clutter it up. Okay, so here the room is cluttered up. I tried to go with like teen boy kind of vibes over here, but then like this is Pochaco's more sensitive corner. And then I thought maybe these were things that Pochaco had embroidered. And then over here I just gave him like some more sporty, adventurous things, the mirror. And then we hung up the skateboards over the bed like those are his prized possession. And yeah, that is Pochaco's room. And then I just went in and did a bathroom. And actually, that is literally all of our space. So here is our Pochaco tiny home. And then something I want to do to the outside, because the curtains were kind of clipping, is I will sometimes do the same window over and over again, because it does just like darken that up. Okay, our next tiny home is going to be for Hang-Yadon. Hang-Yadon is a nice guy who loves to make others laugh, but has a soft spot and doesn't like being alone. He desires to be a hero, but his plans of heroism often go awry. Hang-Yadon also loves collecting merchandise based on himself and is a bit of a romantic, despite being somewhat shy towards women. Okay, so Hang-Yadon is one of my absolute favorite Sanrio characters. Okay, wait, can someone explain to me why the curtains hang down through the foundation? Okay, there, we are protecting my piece from those curtains hanging down and then giving Pochaco a little bit of privacy. We are going to do something like this, I hope, like it looks like an aquarium. And here's what I want to do actually, hopefully, is put Hang-Yadon's house underground. And then what I'm going to do is take a pool and put it all the way around. Pools must have area. It did. So if you come around to the back, there is a little square where you can get in. And then what I want to do is like completely have it look like a fish tank. So let's get a roof on first. And I think we're just going to do like a flat square.
But imagine how tired we are. Imagine how tired we are of it.
Okay, that's actually what we're going to do. So we're going to take this hipped roof and pull it as flat as we possibly can. And then we are going to take our roof patterns and use this glass. Okay, that's really nice because then it just looks open. So now I'm going to go around and put this around the whole build. Okay, so now I feel like this kind of looks like a fish tank a little bit. And then I can put like fish and stuff on that wall. Okay, then I'm going to take this C+ aquarium. So we've got all of these, and then we can put the bubble grate in all of those places. Okay, so I went into live mode and added these fish. So then when you are playing, these fish will be swimming around like this is an actual fish tank. Okay, yeah, so here is our shell for Hang-Yadon's house. The goal was for it to look like an aquarium. The fish will swim around, which is really cool. Why would the mailbox be right there also? Okay, so now going in here. So let's go in with our kitchen. So let's get counters, maybe even island living. I feel like we could get away with a pretty big kitchen. Okay, so here is our Hang-Yadon kitchen. There is a wall behind it, but I can't like show that really without the windows getting in the way. So we're gonna build just with walls halfway up right now. And yeah, it's nothing super crazy, but I will go in and add some clutter. Okay, so here is Hang-Yadon's kitchen. I added the little cookie rug. I think that's fun. Some clutter. This counter will not clip. I spent so long trying to get that to go together and it just wasn't happening. But yeah, there is some wall art. Here is our hang it on kitchen. It looks so weird with this wall, but what I like about it is now, even when there's a lot going on like behind the build, all you can still see is this like aquarium looking shell from the front. Okay, so then let's get our dining area going over here. Let's get a blue table going. Okay, honestly, what about just this cute white one? And then let's get a rug. Okay, wait, hear me out. So what if we do something like this, where we take the splash pads and put one like that, and then one like that, and we kind of make our own like splash pad heart? Like, is that a cute rug? I almost kind of love it. Okay, wait. I kind of really like the little splash pad heart rug. Actually, I don't. Bruh. I don't know why I was lying to myself there for so long. I definitely didn't like that. Okay, yeah, that's cute. That's easy. And then I will go in and clutter this little area up. Okay, so now I've added some clutter. Not much, just some plants, a little centerpiece, a little bit of wall art. I did add this little like heart decal. Even though it's pink, I think I wanted to highlight Hangudon's love of romance and love. And then we just have a picture of the ocean on the side here. And that is going to be our little kitchen and dining area for Hangudon. And then going downstairs, before we do anything, we do have this little area where we don't have pool because we need a door. I want to go in and actually add an aquarium there. And then this is going to be mostly hallway. Let's get a floor pattern in there. And I almost feel like I want to use the same gravel from up top. And so let's get a TV going, and then not a fireplace under it. Let's do a coffee table. Maybe this one that has the fish in it. I think that's funny. And then let's get a couch. Maybe this one that has all the different shades of blue is cute. And we can put it against the wall and then just bring the table back a little bit more. So we've got everything here for our living room. This is really kind of the only view I can show you because of the walls, so I apologize for that. So I will go through and clutter this up. So here it is cluttered again from top-down view because anything else is kind of a problem. So we have some flower petals, again emphasizing the romance aspect. And then we do have this waterfall wall behind the TV. And so in live mode, again, that'll be running water. All right, and then let's go in and do the bedroom. I do like this rug here. Let's go in and get a bed. Again, of course, we're gonna go blue.
Got some blue going on.
It'd be sick if we had a water bed. There's this classic island living one that I feel like I use in all of my water themed builds. And then let's go in and get a dresser. And then let's get a mirror. High school years coming in clutch, per always. And then I do think we can fit a skill item in here. I also think we need to. Okay, I really want to try to do something that isn't the cross-stitching or the knitting. He could serenade somebody. He could play violin for someone he's trying to pursue romantically. And so I will go in and clutter. Okay, so here we have the bedroom with clutter. Honestly, really the only cluttering I did was adding these little fish decals to the wall. And yeah, that is going to be Hangudon's bedroom. And then here's the bathroom. And then that is going to be it for our Hangudon tiny home. Spinning for our next tiny home, we are going to do Peckle. Peckle is a duck with white feathers and orange legs. Peckle is a gentle, kind-hearted boy who loves to dance. He especially enjoys tap dancing and is taking tap lessons. Whenever his friend Pitch claps, Peckle likes to dance to the beat. He also plays the keyboard. So I'm doing, I think, another water home with this shell. This I literally looked up duck home, and this is what came up. So I think what I want to do first is build the platform and then take the hexagonal room.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Yeah, I think that looks good. Let's do a room tool here so we can build a little bridge. Yeah, and honestly, I don't hate that. Yeah, that could be cute. And then let's do some pond objects in here. For pond effects too, I think it'd be cool to put a duck or two in there. So these pond effects will actually be the image in live mode. Okay, yeah, I like that. And then we're gonna delete all of the walls. And it's not really ramped, but that's okay. And then I might use the little get to work fence. So maybe it gives that illusion a little bit. And so I kind of also want to go in and make it this sparkly water. And then I think we can still do the log. I am starting over. I kept the platform and I kept the pond, but I'm getting very frustrated with this house. This is going to be our shell for Peckle's house. I can't believe we finally got that to work. Okay, yeah, let's just do something like that. So going in, we don't have a lot of room and we have diagonal walls, which complicates things. So with the kitchen, let's do a white wallpaper. Counters, I would love if we had like a deep blue. Y'all know I love this country kitchen set. I have to go with it. Anytime we're building in this like color blue, like that's my preferred countertop. Like what makes the most sense here in this space? I think that might work because I think it closes the room off a little bit. Okay, so we've got this. And you know what I just realized is we're not going to have a place for them to sit and eat. Really, really tiny table. That should be functional. Okay, let's get a yellow rug in here. Y'all know I love these like knit rugs, maybe a little smaller. Okay, so here is our Peckle themed kitchen and dining area. It is really small. And I remembered my trash can and my sink. So I will go through and clutter up the kitchen. All right, so here is the cluttered version of our kitchen here. I did put like a little duck as the centerpiece there. There is just a little bit of clutter on the counters, and then I put in a backsplash just to break up some of the white. So then moving over here into the living room, I did already go ahead and put in this minimalist dance floor. So if you're not familiar with this item, what it is that Sims can step into here and dance. It doesn't show up in live mode. It's solely just so you know that if a Sim walks into that area, they can dance. And I'm going to add another one of those in the bedroom as well. And then we'll get a couch, a dark blue. And again, I don't want something super large. I think a love seat is probably as good as we're going to get. And then I would love to put like a speaker or a jukebox or a record player or something. Okay, so we've got this, and then I guess I'll go through and clutter. I don't think there's really much else we can do here. Okay, so here we are all cluttered up. It's not much because this room is so tiny. But yeah, that is going to be our living room for Peckle. And then let's go in and do the bedroom. Okay, so first and foremost, our bed. I honestly might just go with this yellow one from Eco Lifestyle. And then let's get our dresser, and then we can get a mirror. All right, so then I will go in and clutter this room up. Okay, so here is Peckle's bedroom all cluttered up. I just really tried to add a bunch of the music and dance clutter that we have mostly from high school years. Although I do kind of want to, maybe even in yellow. Oh, especially because it's yellow and blue, I do kind of want to put that curtain there. And then I'll go in off camera and do the bathroom. Okay, and then here is the bathroom. And then I did go in and just add a window to the bedroom. And that is going to be it for our Peckle-inspired tiny home. There we go. And then I did actually put some clutter out here. So we got like a little bench and table out front, and then just some pots to do some gardening skill. I also added dance floors out on the porch just to make sure there is extra room for everybody to be dancing around. I do think I'm going to put a door in instead of the arch. And yeah, I am content with this. And our last tiny home in this video is going to be for Gudetama. The name Gudetama is formed from two parts. The first, using a Japanese word used to evoke the impression of something lazy and lacking energy, and the second part from a Japanese word meaning egg. So the name Gudetama translates to English as lazy egg. Gudetama is drawn as a head with no neck and a body with limbs but no fingers and toes. It is drawn to appear lazy. So this is my hope for Gudetama's shell. Shell, get it? I don't really know how we're going to do that. What I might do is go to the gallery. Thank you very much to peachybug on the gallery for the circle. Okay, I might do something like this. Can I make this one any smaller? Maybe we do something like this. I'm thinking maybe this snowy escape rock. Okay, let's see. If we put the rock there, okay, that's kind of giving egg carton, right? And then let's get some roofs on these things because I want to do a rounded roof. I'd love if we could make it smooth like this. I'm getting hyped now, y'all, that this is kind of working. Okay, wait, that looks great. Also, I was talking to my sister about this build, and she brought up a good point that it is kind of weird for Gudetama to live in an egg carton when he is an egg. Like, we don't live inside of humans, and she is definitely right, but I think we are past the point of no return with this shell, and it's got to be what we do now. Like, I'm trying to think of what we could use for a lid. What if I even just did something like this, but made it, like, huge? I honestly, like, don't hate that. Okay, I think this is going to be our Gudetama shell, our little egg carton, because I do think this is the best option we're going to get. Maybe in that swatch, and it's not perfect, but again, for what it is, I'm really happy with it. So let's have this main one actually be the living room. So let's go over here and do kitchen and dining. We do have rounded walls, which is terrible. Let's go in and get our counters. I'm thinking yellow or maybe even like an orange. And then there's nowhere to sit and eat, which is a little worrisome to me.
Maybe it's just because you're ugly.
Okay, so after messing around for a while, I do think this is kind of all we can do here. This shell is so little. We do have a fridge, a stove, and a sink, and then one counter for prep. My hope is that Gudetama, like, orders out a lot, so maybe he doesn't need the kitchen as much as some of the other characters. Okay, and then for a rug, I do think we have the egg on toast rug that could be cute in here. Actually, instead of the one with toast, let's do the, like, just plain egg. I feel like that looks nicer there. Okay, so here is our loose kitchen shell. It is definitely a weird concept. Not really one I have personally gone with before. I'm not crazy about it, but this is literally like the tiniest shell. So I think this is what we're going to have to do in order to make everything accessible to your Sims who maybe want to use it. So I will go in and clutter this kitchen up. And here is our Gudetama kitchen, all cluttered with the minimal clutter. But yeah, overall, I didn't realize how hard this shell was going to be to navigate. So we will see. But let's move on to the living room. Luckily, in the living room, I feel like we don't have as much to fit as we did in the kitchen. So what if we give them like the huge TV, and then I want this to just be so cozy for them. So we got a lot of orange. And then maybe we get a coffee table under there. Maybe even we just go like with the Dream Home Decorator little like TV stand. There are so many good fluffy rugs in The Sims. Hopefully we find the one we're looking for. Okay, I think this is cute. And then I will go in and add some clutter. All right, so here it is all cluttered up. I just added like some pictures on the wall, some plants, and then I did add some clutter on the TV stand and some trash. I just wanted it to look like cozy and like lived in. There's some speakers on the wall so they can dance. This is going to be our Gudetama inspired living room. And then going into the bedroom, I already moved over this like little solar system light and the egg and toast rug. So let's go in and get a bed. I feel like this looks pretty soft, and then maybe we'll like raise up some pillows to make it look even softer. So then we tie in the yellow a little bit and we add to the illusion of like softness. And then let's see where we can fit in a dresser and a mirror. And so maybe even just like this little tiny living one. We might have to sacrifice the poofs. And then let's get a mirror and put it on the wall. And we could do this cute little like sky cat one. Okay, here is going to be our Gudetama bedroom, and then I'll go in and add some clutter. Okay, so here is Gudetama's cluttered up room. I did replace the poof with a little meditation poof so they could get a skill. And then here is the bathroom that I threw together. It's hilarious that this bathroom is actually probably the biggest bathroom we've done so far, when every other room it was like a travesty to get things in there. And so here is our Gudetama tiny home. I think with the space that we had, I'm actually fairly content with how this turned out. So now that we have gone through and made all 4 tiny homes, I will go in off camera and finish up with some landscaping. So with our little bit of landscaping, here is what the homes ended up looking like. We've got Gudetama, Peckle, Hangidon, and Pochako. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, be sure to leave a thumbs up or a comment. And subscribe if you want to see more videos from this series or like this in general. And I'll see you in the next one.